Ladies and gentlemen, spam Go Bills in the chat right now. Welcome to another edition of Don Mafia Live, folks. Live at 11 a.m. EST and 5:15 p.m. EST, Monday through Friday. I appreciate everybody coming in. That is including the opposing fan bases, the Chiefs fans, all NFL fans that just kind of want to come in here and hang out with your boy on any given day. But Bills Mafia, I'm going to need everyone to be super damn loud and spam Go Bills in the chat as we start warming up. Also, a quick reminder, guys, if you rock with what I do over here, the only thing I ever ask is just quite simply just by you smashing that like button. Easiest way to show some love. It propels it out to the YouTube algorithm. 37,000 subscribers, folks. 37,000 subscribers right now, man. We have been blowing up for the past couple of weeks. I'm not going to lie to you. It probably has to do with the fact that I've been bribing you guys with giveaways. But also, it's because the Buffalo Bills have been doing very good, right? Like when the Bills are going to the AFC Championship, obviously there's going to be more people who are looking for Bills content. And damn, I am so thankful that you found me and Bob specifically. All right. And you know what? Bob hasn't even had a good smack this morning. I think it's about time we show him some love, dude. Oh my God, the scab's healing perfectly, man. That deadly right cross is going to be coming. Have no fear. Have no fear about that. But yeah, guys, today's topic, all right? And I saw my boy Super Dave Boston roll in here. He's like, Dan, come on. We're really talking about the refs right now. Yes, Dave, we are. No, I always like to look at the referee assignments, especially in the playoffs, not necessarily to hone in on, oh, this particular referee gives this team a great record, a bad record. It's more about me understanding what are the tendencies of this specific referee. Right? Like, is this dude a flag mongrel? Is this the dude that's going to be like throwing out like 50 flags and the game's going to last 7.5 hours? What does he look for? Does he call ticky-tacky sort of calls and plays that make all fan bases want to rip their damn hair out? That's what I wanted to do today. And while I want to go out and say that I think a lot of us are going to be excited about the records, right? Because as we know, this Kansas City Chiefs team hasn't been doing a lot of losing for the past couple of years. And there's two refs specifically that have a record with the Kansas City Chiefs that are about 500. And Clete Blakeman, who is going to be refereeing this AFC Championship, just so happens to be one of them. And fun fact, the referee that is going to be officiating the Super Bowl, exact same story with him as well. They are evenly at about 500. Thank God it's not Mike Torbert. He's going to be the referee for the Super Bowl. He was the same ref that gave Kansas City an extra shot at 3rd and 7 against the Cincinnati Bengals earlier this season. Go on ahead and put a 1 in the chat if you remember precisely what I'm talking about. When we were all screaming at the television, what the hell did that mean? Why did the Kansas City Chiefs get another shot to convert 3rd and 7 when the play clearly went into fruition? But Clete Blakeman, for the most part, 6-5, the Kansas City Chiefs, or 5-6, one of the two. So we're seeing a lot of people that remember that bogus play. But luckily, he is not going to be at the AFC Championship, but he will be at the Super Bowl. But that's a conversation for a different time. Who names their son Clete? You know what, bro? I have no idea. What's up, my guy? Hope all is well, man. Hope all is well. Last week, the Texans game. So the media called out the refs, bad optics for the NFL. I think they will let it play out and not be flag heavy advantage the Buffalo Bills. I also heard some stories that the dude that was officiating the whole squad grew up like 3 miles away from Arrowhead or something like that. But I'm not going to be that dude that really looks into that like that much. I'm not a big like, oh, it's all rigged. And it's funny because Nick Wright actually pointed this out, and it makes a lot of sense. If anybody ever tells you that this league is rigged for a specific team, like, you need to look at who owns the NFL. Like, who owns the NFL? Let me tell you who owns the NFL, ladies and gentlemen. All of the owners, all 32 owners own the NFL. So I highly doubt that Terry Pagula is going to receive a script and just be like, oh, it's your turn. So to make all of these bonuses and all of these brand deals and make you the most profitable organization. So when you look at it from that perspective, rigging the whole NFL just does not make sense, because why on earth would these owners want to walk away and miss out on opportunities of them like being able to make their organization as profitable as humanly possible? So yeah, I fuck around a little bit on the internet. I'm like, oh my God, it's all fucking rigged. It's not rigged, dude. It's not rigged. I promise you. I promise you that these NFL owners by themselves are not taking turns, quote unquote, when it's their year to win the Super Bowl. It just doesn't go about it that way. What up, my guy? Listen, man, he actually ended up sending me over a signed, well, actually, we're going to do a giveaway. So it's if the Chiefs or the Bills win, remind me. But signed Andre Reed glove that he ended up getting from the Super Bowl. If one of those things happen, we're going to go ahead and do a giveaway on the channel, baby. Look at that. Because you know that I'm the fucking Oprah of NFL memorabilia around here, ladies and gents. You already know that. This is going to be a great game. It's going to be my last stream until next week. I am locked in. We're going to miss you over here, man. We are going to miss you over here. Feel free to tune in. Feel free to tune in on my live play-by-play reaction. I'm not sure if you're planning on going to the game. If that's the case, definitely go on ahead and send us up some live looks when it comes into it, man. Dude, my man started off as a troll. Now we're boys. Look at that. It's funny how the internet works. Look at that. Beautiful. DTN, I mean, Robert would never have a script stating that the Patriots will win the Super Bowl. Absolutely never. So something to really think about. Random clicked at her 5 seconds, and we got a dude in denial. Another fanboy. That better not be a duck face, Jace 80s Retro. That better not be a duck face I see in that damn picture, man. That better not be a damn duck face I see in that picture. Own that bald head, Jace. Own that bald head. Don't be ashamed. Let's see that hairline. Hey, Jace, I'm just kidding, man. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for coming in. Ayo is coming in. It's all a little rigged. Swifty's viewership is still massive. I mean, is what it is. Think about what you got to say. What do you think is the biggest thing, that the biggest challenge when facing the Chiefs team? Third downs. Third down efficiency on Kansas City is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. We can't afford to play soft. We can't afford to walk up in there and play soft zone defense when it comes into it, right? Third down efficiency is going to be absolutely massive against this team. Do whatever we can to get them behind the sticks, because this is the best team in the NFL for third down efficiency. So go on ahead, take advantage of early downs, and do whatever we can to give them opportunities of like 3rd and 7 or 3rd and 8 or 3rd and 6 even. If it's like 3rd and 3 or 3rd and 2, it's going to be a long day for the D. So third down efficiency, doing whatever we can to stop them if possible. Any news on Matt Milano? Pablo, here's the good thing. We are going to be expecting Shawn McDermott at the podium in exactly 45 minutes. And we are going to listen to the full conference. We are going to learn together what the status of Matt Milano will be today. If I'm a gambling man, I think Shawn McDermott is going to play the Bill Belichick round, and he's going to list Matt Milano as limited today, and he's going to play on Sunday. If I was an absolute gambling man. By the way, guys, if anybody comes in here and is new and you see me absolutely blow up on somebody in the chat, I want everyone to know that I'm just screwing around. All right. That's part of the content. I love messing around. That's how me and my boys always mess around with each other. So never take anything I say seriously. We are all a family here. That's including Chiefs fans. That's including Bills fans all around the NFL. Love each and every single one of you. Thank you for not being soft, man. My audience doesn't have them soft hands, brother. My audience don't got no soft hands. They get it. They damn get it. Parlay is coming in. Our defense did pretty good. If we don't draw flags on third down, we are good for real. Yeah, dude, listen, man. We stepped up to the plate against a historically good offense against the Baltimore Ravens. So I'm feeling pretty damn good. I'm feeling pretty damn good about this. But, guys, shout out to everybody in the chat. We're going to have to see. Chiefs Kingdom is in the chat, spamming LOL. Bro, listen, man. Like I said, you are more than welcome to come in here and chat. My only rule is no spamming. No spamming. Don't be annoying. Stop acting like an iPad kid who's giggling in front of his iPad right now waiting for his mother to cook up his dino nuggets. All right, fool? Focus on your damn homework, little boy. What are you doing? You should be in school. Was it a snow day, kid? Was it a snow day? No, it's all right, man. Welcome to the chat. You are more than welcome to continue to roll up in here and engage. I have 2 rules in the chat. No spamming. That's number 1. And then number 2, no personal attacks to anybody in the chat. Like, don't personally attack anybody in the chat. You can personally attack me, but I'll send you to a damn therapist. All right. And we know your parents can't afford that. All right. Let's go. Look at that. Anyway, let's talk about this. Parrish is in. Bills Sunday. Wow. Look at those emojis. Love them. Show me any Czechs fan right now, and I will give them the Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder treatment. And I am Tyson. Absolutely, bro. I'm so ready for this damn knuckle. So to go on ahead and heal so I can start using that fucking deadly right cross that you guys love seeing me use. Actually, no. I need this right hand for Sunday. Absolutely no questions asked. My homie is in the chat. What's up? How you doing? Dude, you were super dush. LMAO. Number go Bills, though. You personally attacked me. Chump. It's part of the game, Jace. It's part of the game. Seriously, man. I'm just joking around. You're more than welcome to come up in here and talk ball each and every single time that you want to. You must be new here. You already know. I'm just fucking around with you, man. Hope all is well, but you're getting that ass whoop on Sunday. I promise you that. Chris is coming in. How we feeling, Dan? Thoughts on how Bishop has been playing? It's hard to say. I think his development has been pretty solid, but I'm still hoping that Taylor Rapp is going to be out there, man. Give me a fully healthy damn defense. Give me a fully healthy damn defense on Sunday, and let's see what this is all about. How about Mike Tyson left hook to Bob? Oh, man. Hey, you know what, dude? Maybe I can knock it out real fast. Yeah, fuck it. We're going to knock it. Oh, I'm good, baby. We're healed, baby. We're back, baby. It's just TRT rolling through my damn veins right here, folks. TRT and the scabs filled up. Oh, my God, it's good to be back. I'm back, baby. I am back. Smash that like button. Bro, I say we beat the Chiefs by 3. Same way we lost last year. We win this year. I totally agree. We have GM. That guy is butthurt. Listen, guys, like I said, I talk to my boys like this. We just love fucking around with each other. And I consider all of you to be my friends. All right? So have no fear. Have no fear. We're fucking around over here. What's up with Milano? So from what I understand, and from sources I trust specifically, it sounds like that he briefly aggravated his knee during the last 3 plays of the game against Baltimore. We don't know how significant it is, but if I'm a gambling man, and obviously we're going to wait, we are going to wait until, so we hear from Shawn McDermott here in about 35 minutes, and we're going to get an answer, but I feel like we should be okay. Jonas is saying, floats like a butterfly, stings like a bee. Dude, holy hell, man. That's absolutely incredible. Matthew, and did you see the Bills Mafia donated to Mark Andrews charity? We are truly the best. 13 seconds is in the chat. Well, all right, man. This is what we're about to be saying to y'all. All right? 3rd quarter. Because the game's about to be over by the 3rd quarter, Chiefs Kingdom. Yeah, baby. You're going to be saying 13 seconds for a long time, baby. We about to start saying 3rd quarter. Because that's when that damn game's going to be over, fool. That's when that damn game's going to be over, baby. That's going to be it. 3rd quarter. We're going to start spewing 3rd quarter at you fools, because that's when Josh Allen's going to be in a baseball cap on the sideline. And he's looking at flights to New Orleans, baby. That's what it's going to be. Learn to wrap your hands. You'll mess up the bones and the joints in your hands. Wrist about hand wraps so you can get cheap slip-ons instead. of your lazy Buffalo Bills. Actually, very, very good advice. I do have some wraps that I typically use when I do actually box. You're right. You're right. I need to go on ahead and wrap up my hands. Thank you for the $5 donation, Wilhelm. Thank you. It's going to be a wild week. Dan is coming in. Snow in New Orleans for the Buffalo Bills. I mean, if you can't see a sign like that, I really don't know what else to tell you. Bob is fighting back today. He definitely is, bro. He's dude, he's up to here. I bet Allen won't even play in the fourth quarter. Mr. Brightside at half. Richard Forbes, breakfast, the most important meal we eat. Chiefs amid whatever. Mitchie Biscuits. Yeah, dude, 13 seconds in the Chiefs fans. 35-10. We got AP watching from Lyon, France, by way of Cincinnati, Ohio. Go Bills. AP, what's up, man? What is up? Hope you're doing well over in France, my guy. I'm definitely going to New Orleans if we go to the Super Bowl. Luckily, I'm going to be in New Orleans as well, which is dope because me and Roundtable Sports, we got approved for media credentials, which is awesome. So, like, we're going to be at Radio Row. We're going to be interviewing the coaches, the players. God, I hope it's the Buffalo Bills, man. Dude, so can y'all imagine how butthurt I'm going to look like when I'm sitting there interviewing like Patrick Mahomes or Travis Kelce if like they win? Oh, my God. It's going to be so hard for me not to be impartial. If that happens, dude. If that happens, that's nuts. 13 points for the Chiefs, 31 for the Buffalo Bills. Mafia is going to mount up. We already got that. I love it too. We aren't going to hear about them 13 seconds anymore. It will be up to the refs in the fourth for the outcome. When will the Bills ever learn? They never have and never will beat the Chiefs in the playoffs until now, my friend. Listen, we all know that you grew up in Connecticut and you had a Tom Brady jersey stapled to your damn bedroom wall, all right? But the second that Tom Brady left and you fell in love with how Patrick Mahomes played on Madden, you said, Mom, I'm a Chiefs fan now. I want a Patrick Mahomes jersey. So she went over to Temu and got you a fake one, and you rock it every day at school. All your friends think it's dope, but all the teachers know it's an absolute fraud. All of them know it's $5 on Temu, my friend. Enjoy Connecticut, you fake Chiefs fan, my guy. You fake Chiefs fan. You are nowhere near Kansas City. You are nowhere near Kansas City, man. Enjoy it. Roundtable Sports. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Richie. How you doing? Bills versus Skins rematch. I would love that. We are the Mafia. Super Dave Boston. If you interview Mahomes, I dare you to wear the ref shirt. That would actually be pretty funny. That would actually be pretty funny. Saw on a show this morning an analyst talking about how he was wrong about the Super Bowl window being closed, and now it's open until Allen is gone. Wouldn't that make him the most valuable player? Yeah, but is what it is. I'm still a massive proponent of Lamar Jackson winning the MVP this year because I'm petty. I'm very petty. I want Lamar to hold the MVP trophy where everyone in the world is just going to be like, oh, how ironic. He got bounced by the true MVP in the NFL this year in the playoffs. I'm petty, and that's what I want. Dan, did you get any of the golf snow? Yes, we got about like, I think 4 inches, which is a lot of snow, right? Like 4 inches, like that's like a massive amount. So ladies, right? So the 4 inches is like a crazy number, right? Yeah. All right. Mel is coming in after we beat the Chiefs, and the Mafia is going to rip that town to shreds, baby. We already know what it is. When we get to the Super Bowl, you got to have a shirt off experience with Ryan Fitzpatrick. No way we lose if that happens. Bills don't have a defense. Oh, yeah? Devontae? And so I happen to remember that this Buffalo Bills team ended up absolutely clapping the Baltimore Ravens' historic offense last week. I also happen to remember that the Buffalo Bills held you fools to below 30 points in the regular season, handing you your only damn loss. How bad is our defense, Devontae? How bad is it? I'm just kidding, Devontae. Welcome to the stream, man. I appreciate that. It's all part of the show. Don't take anything I say personally. I live in upstate New York. 4 inches is a good amount of snow. Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude. 4 inches. Yeah. It's definitely above average. It's to Lerp Dan. Urban is coming in. They're already hiding all the tables in New Orleans as they should. Chiefs have a scripted defense. Look, so when it comes into it, man, this Chiefs defense is very similar to what Buffalo runs, right? Like they're relatively undersized, they're finesse, make plays, have speed on the outside, very similar to Buffalo, where Baltimore was a hell of a lot more physical. Hence why I was super concerned going up against them. But I honestly think we match up against the Kansas City Chiefs a hell of a lot better than we did the Baltimore Ravens, and I'm super happy that we were able to find a way. Dan's going to wind up on the Bills injury report. Nah, dude, it's good. It's good. I messed this up, I think, so the week before the Denver Broncos game. It's been taking a while, and I keep on punching Bob, and it keeps reopening, but, baby, we're good. Thanks to the advice I got from homie in here, I'm going to go on ahead, and I'm going to start wrapping my hands, especially for games. Dan, how did we win on Sunday? What about week 4? Dude, great question. Great question. I've been asking myself that for a while. So are you worried as it's at Arrowhead, home field advantage is big in these types of games? So normally I would say, for example, that we were going up in Baltimore, but like when I look at, so for real, right? Like you take each and every single game that the Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs have played against each other all year, right? The entire history of Josh Allen and Pat Mahomes. Record is dead even. So record is absolutely dead even. Points forced, dead even. Points allowed, dead even. Same exact thing. So, like, statistically, we are the exact same team, and we just take turns trading blows. We just so happen to rotate victories, right? So we win in the regular season, y'all win in the playoffs. We win in the regular season, y'all win in the playoffs. Whether or not that has anything to do with injuries, it's not so much because Buffalo has played well in Arrowhead before. So I'm not looking like this Buffalo Bills team is going to go out there and lay an egg. I think that they're going to go out there and play very good football. It just depends on who ends up coming out on top on Sunday, who's going to be your answer. Ravens choke. Chiefs do not. Get over the ref obsess ranting. David Giles. David. Start going by Dave. All right? Start going by Dave Giles. And stop using caps, you angry old man. Do me a favor and check on your AARP subscription, baby, for the love of God. And do me a favor and stop yelling at the children who play on your damn lawn, all right? Stop with the all caps. Let's be a reasonable adult for the love of God. Fools up in here using all caps and shit. Piss me off, baby. Chris Godwin. Listen, Giles, I'm just kidding. I'm assuming you must be in here for the first time. And this is all part of the show. All right? So don't take anything I say personally. It's all part of the show, baby. It is all a part of the show. Love you. Thank you so much for coming on in, especially David Giles. That's the man. Chiefs realistically aren't three-peat, dude. It's hard, dude. A team has never done it before. It's very difficult. RIP Bills, overrated, overhyped, frauds, choke throats. Chief easy three-peat. This is what I'm going to need you to do, okay? Do your best with the next comment to not appear like a mouth breather, because all you're saying is the same shit. Like you're copying and pasting it. I'm going to need you to up your shit talk game, right? That's why I've been ignoring you, because it's just not fun to talk shit to you online because you just say the same thing over and over and over again, man. It's absolutely embarrassing. I'm going to need you to up your shit talk game, my friend. It's lazy. I'm trying to help you. Henry only had 16 carries in that game. No design runs for Lamar. They got away from their superpower. They would have won otherwise. Or maybe the Buffalo Bills defense schemed it away to take that option off of the field in the first place. Because outside of that first quarter, they were very much in that game. A team doesn't give up on what their identity is without the defense having answers for it, and they need to adjust. They made great adjustments defensively, but they just did not make great adjustments offensively, especially when it came in to that second quarter. That and the turnovers helped out the Bills tremendously. But I'm not going to sit here and say that a coach like John Harbaugh is going to completely just walk away from the best thing that they were able to do on that field just because. Like, that's just a lazy take. No offense. No offense, but that's just a lazy take. That a decorated head coach is going to walk away from what makes them so good without expecting that the defense was not inviting them to do it in the first place. We knew that the Buffalo Bills were going to have a run first sort of approach, and that's precisely what they ended up doing. So I'm not gonna take that. That had everything to do with what the Buffalo Bills were able to limit their capability of doing so in the first place. Last matchup, tight ends had 8 receptions, stop, and were golden. JC had 20 damn yards, and Dalton was out. Different team this time. I totally agree. A $10 donation from Scott. What is going on, man? Hope all is well. Dan, in all honesty, if we stick to our game plan and Josh is the defense, and Josh in the defense do like they do to the Ravens, and the Chiefs don't have the refs in their back pocket, and do you think we have a chance to win? Yeah, most definitely. I think that the final score is going to be very similar to the regular season matchup. I really, really do. So I think that we're going to have 2 takeaways, and I think that we're going to see one of those superhero Josh Allen performances. That's precisely what I'm going to have to assume. Everyone living an instant replay. Refs have to make a call within seconds. Absolutely. Bills by $1 billion, baby. Anthony, that's what I'm talking about. Caleb C is in the chat, and y'all got held to 19 by the Raiders defense. I'm not worried. Like, look, this Chiefs defense is really but like what has been carrying this squad. That and the Chiefs' third down efficiency all year. But their offense has not been impressive at all. Like maybe outside of week 17 where they finally ended up putting 30 on a team. But like we're talking about a Buffalo Bills squad that scores 30 points effortlessly. And how many times has Kansas City done this year? Twice, like maybe 3 times. Now I understand that it's any given Sunday, especially when it comes into the playoffs. But like how I'm looking at this, like, dude, I'm feeling a hell of a lot more confident than I have in these past playoff matchups with the Kansas City Chiefs. And I see quite a few people that are probably Chiefs fans that probably feel some type of way where they're just like, dude, I'm not going to lie to you. So I'm not going to lie to you. I'm kind of nervous about this Buffalo Bills game, as they should be. Gary comes in. Chiefs fans, it's not a good look trolling a Bills podcast. You wouldn't appreciate an annoying fan of an opposing team in yours. In order to receive respect, it must be given. Sorry, guys. Chiefs fans, it's not a good look trolling a... dude, Gary's coming in. He's talking to his Chiefs fans. Gary, I love you, man. Thank you so much for looking out for me. I really, really do appreciate that. But one thing I will say, Gary, is that I actually invite it. I'm fine with trolls coming in here. That's actually part of the show. I do think that it's pretty funny. So I do appreciate you coming in and trying to talk to these kids, but I actually welcome it. Like, I am fine with it. Football comes with trash talk, and I'm fine having everybody come in here and tell me how the Buffalo Bills are going to lose. It's one of my personal favorite things in the world. Dan, and do you go to any boxing gyms in Buffalo? So I live in Florida. I was born in Buffalo, but I moved to South Carolina when I was 13 years old, and now currently I live in the panhandle of Florida. But I do go to a boxing gym. Yes, down here. It's the best cardio in the world. Come in. So the Buffalo is 0-3 in the postseason against Kansas City. So obviously Kansas City will get the benefit of the doubt. And you know what? That's fair. I am completely fine with that. But what the national media has brainwashed a lot of the public, and I think it's going to come back and bite them in the ass, quite frankly, is the fact that everybody is so honed in on recency bias and or what has happened in the past, and they're not acknowledging some of the contextual pieces that really apply for this upcoming matchup. Number one, like these past couple of matchups against the Kansas City Chiefs, we had 3-4 key players out on the defensive side of the football. And I've been trying to tell people that all last week when we were about to play the Baltimore Ravens, and people were saying, oh, no, dude, like Matt Milano, Bernard, Taylor Rapp, Taron Johnson are going to make that much of a difference against Baltimore. Good luck. And what exactly happens? We have all those key players going out there and making absolutely massive impacts. So I feel very good about it. Like, we were still missing players during the Kansas City Chiefs game. Like, Matt Milano was not Matt Milano, like, during Kansas City. So we didn't have Keon Coleman playing So we didn't have Dalton Kincaid, and we didn't have one of our offensive linemen against Kansas City during the regular season. And I understand that we're going to be getting a lot of players we didn't see in Kansas City, but the exact same thing applies to the Buffalo Bills on Sunday. And that's the fact that you guys are going to be welcomed with massive pieces of our offense and our defense that we typically don't have during all of these playoff matchups. So I'm feeling better. And that's why I'm not the kind of fan that just like heavily focuses on a roster that was completely different last year and think that I'm going to see the exact same output that I am on this coming Sunday. It just doesn't make sense, right? We are already ref crying before the game has ever happened. Chiefs have already won. Also, Kansas City season ticket holder, QB Test Smith Castlecroyle. Sean? All right, Sean, listen, I will allow it. Sean, I will allow it since you proved that you're actually a diehard. I like Kansas City Chiefs fans that actually were there for the dark times. You know what I'm saying? Like some random kid in damn Washington State that just loved the Kansas City Chiefs because they were winning and it was the cool thing to be a part of. I have zero respect for those people, right? Or if somebody grew up in like Southern California and is a Chiefs fan and there is no connection whatsoever, parents, cousins, friends, nothing, started rooting for the Kansas City Chiefs. Those I don't respect. Sean actually is a Kansas City Chiefs fan, so I'm fine with that. But getting back to the meat of your comment, Sean, all right? No, not at all. It's going to be you crying about the refs because Clete Blakeman hates you fools, baby. You wait for it. Oh, one point I forgot to mention. So you think if Josh Allen wins a Super Bowl, he's got the MVP locked up. Second, do you think it changes the landscape of his legacy as a Buffalo Bill? Absolutely, dude. Say that he knocks in that Super Bowl ring and he does end up winning the MVP, which I think that he should. I hope that he does. We are ready to go. Jay, Dan, I think Benford, so we'll be fine to play on Friday. He's probably going to be limited in practice and wear a guardian cap and don't sweat in concussion protocol. Keyword is protocol. I mean, we all know that the concussion protocol is vastly accelerated during the playoffs. It's probably not the best thing for player health, but and so it is what it is. And so it is what it is when it comes into it. But all right. Let's go ahead and get into the meat and potatoes of this, guys. 607 of you are currently watching. 414 of you are on YouTube. 192 of you are on X. I appreciate you guys for coming on in and showing some love. Reminder, I am giving away this Gregory Rousseau signed jersey to one of you lucky fools watching. If you are a Bills fan and you are interested, this is a YouTube exclusive giveaway. Simply go on ahead and just subscribe to the channel if you haven't had an opportunity of doing so far, and be at my live play-by-play reaction. It's my live play-by-play reaction on Sunday as I react to the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm going to be picking somebody randomly in the live chat during halftime. So have to be a subscriber and also have to be watching my live play-by-play reaction during halftime, where I can go on ahead and announce who wins it, and I will get all of your information. I have given away a signed Jim Kelly helmet. I've given away a bunch of signed Bills memorabilia all year. I'm super excited about it. For Chiefs fans watching, I'm also running a giveaway for all of you guys. I posted a video on Instagram, TikTok, and X. I'm sure that's probably where the vast majority of you have been coming from. If the Kansas City Chiefs win, then I'm going to select someone randomly that's a Chiefs fan, and I'm going to send them a Kansas City Chiefs jersey of their choice. And if the Buffalo Bills win, I am going to send somebody a random Buffalo Bills jersey of their choice based off of those videos on TikTok, Instagram, and then also X. So it's going to be randomly selected, but those are the giveaways that are being done on this channel so far. I love welcoming all these new faces. And for everybody in here, don't worry. During the off season, I cover the NFL in general. So there's going to be some content in here for each and every single one of you. Dan, should James Cook and Ray Davis have a good day on Sunday? So we had a great game on the ground versus Kansas City last week. Well, excuse me, right during the regular season. So I can see this being a very well-balanced offensive attack plan. Give me a James Cook game. So do you think Kelsey is part of the defense's plan? Oh, yeah, dude, 110%. Last year, Travis Kelsey was a part of the Buffalo Bills defensive plan in the playoffs. But the problem was that we didn't have Milano and or Terrell Bernard out there, and we had practice squad guys out there tasked to cover him. And he's he's a great route runner, man. He's the best tight end to ever do it. He's better than Gronkowski, is what it is. Is Taylor Rapp okay? He's day to day, from what I understand, but Shawn McDermott is going to be live at the podium, from what I understand, in about 20 minutes, and we are going to listen to it together so we can have a live reaction and understand how we're going to be moving forward. Hold up. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, dude, we got Dalton. So the Bills have ran over the best run defenses in the league the last 2 weeks, and I expect more of the same on Friday. If the Bills win the Super Bowl, will it be acceptable to have Allen is better than Mahomes debate? I probably wouldn't allow it, but for trolling purposes, absolutely. I would go absolutely nuts on that on social media. Why is Kelsey left wide open so many times? He's not fast, right? And I've been asking myself that question for a very long time. He's a really good route runner. He's a really, really good route runner. That's really all I got. And so to be completely honest with you, like, he's regularly in his own zip code each and every single time. I still take Gronk all day. It's certainly a debate, but I'm probably going to take Travis Kelce. We need to blitz Mahomes throughout the game. We have Ebony. He moves like an old man now, but like, his route running is so dirty. He's still like completely separated by a country mile each and every single time that he goes out there. So a lot of respect for Travis Kelce, man. He's a hell of a baller. He's a hell of a player. But anyway, guys, I want to go ahead and we have to take a look at Clete Blakeman. Clete Blakeman. Well, okay. All right. Cool. All right. So Blakeman, as we know, the Buffalo Bills are 6-2 when Clete Blakeman's team is officiating games. The Kansas City Chiefs are 6-5, 5-6, one of the two there. So that doesn't mean that he calls a clean game. And we are about to see what he did when we played the New York Jets on December 29th. And let me tell you what, if y'all remember this game, take action, dark web scan. Absolutely not. Absolutely not, man. As we can see, this guy was flag happy. We saw the New York Jets go out there and they broke records in franchise history for most flags thrown in any game ever, most yards, etc. But this is what we're looking at, what he called the Buffalo Bills on, right? He was absolutely bullying our offensive line. Connor McGovern, Spencer Brown, Torrance, false start, had an offensive holding, and then unnecessary roughness. I'm assuming he was probably pushing somebody to the ground. Have illegal contact for the DBs, false start for Khalil Shakir, an eligible man downfield, David Edwards. Offensive pass interference was Amari Cooper, illegal contact by Cole Bishop, and then illegal formation by Alec Anderson. So that was a total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 penalties on the Buffalo Bills. So dude throws his share of damn flags, unfortunately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 flags. 28 flags were thrown, folks. 28 flags were thrown. So I feel like what we need to understand going into this game is that it's probably going to last about 6 hours. Like, this is going to be like a 6-hour game based off of his tendencies. I'm hoping that it's not the case, but we shall see. Kelsey also uncovers well when the play breaks down. He and Mahomes have the same brain. Yeah, dude, it's chemistry. So, which is huge. That's why we're going to hope that Matt Milano and Bernard can really, really be assigned run man coverage, for the love of God. Run man coverage. He's going to kill zone each and every single time, Travis Kelsey. Run man. Like, this Buffalo Bills team has been running a lot of man for the last couple of weeks. Don't change anything. Keep running man coverage. I love all of our matchups. I really, really do. Like, Hollywood Brown obviously has the speed, so maybe not an ideal matchup. And same thing with Worthy. But sometimes we need to go on ahead and just pick our poison. If they want to kill us with Worthy, do it. But if we can shut down everybody else, if we can shut down the run man coverage, go on ahead and rush 5 almost continuously, I like that defensive game plan. I really, really do. Well, hard to cover a guy when he has 7 seconds home running. Yeah, running around. I agree there. This is what you call flag football. Yikes. Clete, be good. Dude, 28 flags. Bills Jets game was nasty work. I really hope he holds it into his damn pocket. Jamal, don't make a lot of mistakes, and Buffalo should be in good shape to win. Let me see. Get ready to watch a game with 35 flags thrown and 34 of them on the Bills. We're going to beat the refs and the Kansas City Chiefs. I hope that's not the case. Cheats lose. Jamal Jones, sprinkle in Dorian Williams in a few plays. Here's the deal. I like Dorian Williams in run coverage or run stopping, but my guy's so he's an absolute liability when it comes into pass coverage. So he's an absolute liability. He was important to sneak in there against the Baltimore Ravens because that was a run first damn team, right? I'm fine with having him get a couple of snaps, but I'm largely fine with running that exclusively with Taron Johnson out there and nickel, and then also with Matt Milano and Terrell Bernard at linebacker. I think that gets that done. I think it gets it done. I like that spotlight is on the Chiefs getting the benefit of the flags more than ever. I have a feeling that this will be the most fairly officiated game ever because of it. Good, man. Dude, inject it into my veins if possible. Big pressure on Mahomes, shut down Kelsey. My only worry is Worthy a little bit, but we got this. Like when we play the Kansas City Chiefs, like any team we play, we have to pick a poison, right? Last game, we saw Worthy absolutely own us, right? Like, I'm pretty sure one exclusive drive was him getting a target like back to back times. And it wasn't because Reed was trying to rub it in our face because we didn't get Xavier Worthy. It was because that was their only option. And that was the only thing that was working for their offense because the Buffalo Bills were running man coverage. Nobody else was open. So I'm kind of hoping that say that we have to pick a poison, go ahead. Go on ahead and let Worthy kill us. And when it's our turn with the football, we have long, sustained, mistake-free drives. Run the damn football, have Josh make a couple of superhero plays here and there, and control time of possession. If Kansas City wants to like make a home sitting there by like scoring like in like 30, 40 seconds, but then we're chewing damn clock, by all means. Plus, I'm also fine to like welcome them to make a couple of mistakes. Got to worry about their run game, Kelsey and Noah Gray. I feel actually pretty good about some of the coverage. If the Bills beat the Chiefs and lose in the Super Bowl, I am convinced that they will never win a Lombardi. I hope. I don't know. Oh, my guy. I have a feeling that we're going to be good, Jesse. I have a feeling that this is the year. We need defense to win a Super Bowl. We have NFL. And do you think they'll double Chris Jones? More than likely. But like, so then again, so the Buffalo Bills offensive line has been really good this year. Very good this year. Chiefs barely beat an injured Texans team. It got out of hand late in the fourth quarter, but it was tied at one point. It was. It certainly was. Soul Train. Red, Khalil Mack wants to play in 2025. He should come back home and play for the Buffalo Bills. Cheats get beat. Cheats get the defeat. Chiefs are crap. Wow. We have Dr. Seuss up in here. I love it. So we need to at least cover Kelsey this time. Well, luckily, we actually have the personnel that is going to do a hell of a lot better of a job. I'm not going to say that we're going to hold Kelsey to like 12 yards or anything. Like he's probably going to go off, but so we have personnel this time, especially with the linebackers, that hopefully will be able to mitigate like a 150 to a 160 sort of performance. I don't want to see that. Morning, boys. Got a coffee going in, a cat on my shoulders. Let's go, Bills. Tyrus, what's up, my dude? What's up, my dude? Hope all is well. My guy. 27-24 Bills by a field goal. J-Dog, Eagles fans in the chat. He's rocking with us today. If Texans had Tank Dell, they would have beat the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm not so sure about that because they did have Tank Dell for that first regular season matchup for, I want to say, vast majority of the game. Are we confident if Bishop plays instead of Rapp? So Mahomes really isn't the kind of guy that stretches the field anymore, right? Like his offense has been running very efficiently and like very like short passes and allowing his receivers to go on ahead and get yards after the catch. I'm not going to say that it's the end of the world if Taylor Rapp is not out there. Gary, just take care of Kelsey and we should be okay. I agree, man. I actually agree with you, my friend. I'm going to go on ahead. Hold up. Damn. Gary is coming in. Just take care of Kelsey and we should be okay. Jon Snow, Mahomes has been missing Worthy and Brown downfield. XO, imagine we beat the Chiefs in 13 seconds. Hopefully it doesn't come down to it, though. It would be sweet justice, right? I will go far and say if Diggs played against the Chiefs, that they could have won as well. Hyde is acting as a mentor, Cole Bishop. Hope it is helping. From a Chiefs fan, best of luck, Jay. I appreciate that, man. Best of luck to you as well. It's going to be a sweaty. It's going to be sweating. I promise you that. Got a snow day in Florida, so I am able to watch. It is absolutely hysterical because it also snowed in Florida. I am in the Panhandle, right in the 30A district. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar, but yeah, dude, like we got like 4 or 5 inches last night. Insane. Gary is coming in. Field goals matter, and Bass gave me a confidence back. Let's knock on wood and hope that he remains that way. Bella, can't worry about something we have no control over. Go Bills. Stephon Diggs, the Cowboys, is a rumor. I could totally see it. Will Amari Cooper be playing? Probably, but will he be used? I think that's another question all of us need to be thinking about. Mahomes has been petitioning the league for quarterbacks to now wear flags, not tackling. No way. Really? Yo, really? So Mahomes has been petitioning. That's got to be a joke. Panhandle love. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Matt. Yes, sir, Matt. Kelsey is always because all the deep coverage on speed receivers. So need Milano. We have Jamal. Von Miller will be making a game-changing play. He's been playing incredible. Yo, Amherst Buffalo native in Detroit here. Who is going to be on Kelsey? Whoever we had on him last time locked him down. That is Bernard and also Matt Milano. So if we can run a lot of man coverage, I really like our matchups. And let Worthy get open. Let Hollywood Brown get open. But pick our poison and go on ahead and do whatever we can to limit their run game. So to limit their run game and just run a lot of man coverage. Because I really like our defense against a lot of their players outside of Worthy and outside of Hollywood Brown as far as like speed. Like we could get away with man coverage. So within this game, snow here in Durham, North Carolina, but I'm from Buffalo, so I made it to work. Unlike everybody else, it's funny how we know how to get it done. I am a huge Buffalo Bills fan. Franny, what is going on? Hope all is well. Go Bills. Welcome to the stream. So happy that you're in here rocking with me, hanging out. We have Ebony. I hope Keon goes off Sunday. You and me both, Ebony. You and me both. And didn't you guys have 3 DBs get injured in that game? How are they doing? Well, I will tell you what, Jesse, we were actually about to hear Shawn McDermott speak here in about 5 minutes, and we're going to understand. But from what I understand, Benford, he is in the concussion protocol, but unfortunately, we all know that the concussion protocol is nothing but a formality in the playoffs. So I'm not so much concerned that he will be missing any time. Then we had Taylor Rapp with a hip injury. He was carted off, but Shawn McDermott has said that he is day-to-day. Again, I think with the playoffs in light, I think he should be out. And then also Matt Milano missed the final 3 plays of the game against Baltimore. And McDermott was obviously very close to the vest about what he meant by how significant that injury is, but we're going to figure out how significant it was. He seemed fine on the sideline. He wasn't brought into the blue tent. We saw videos of him in the locker room walking around normally and just talking to people. So I'm assuming he probably should be good to go. No, I just made that up about Mahomes, man, but just joking. Why wouldn't I be surprised, though, Doc? Like, why wouldn't I be surprised if that would actually be something he would say, right? So do you think McDermott will roll the dice when it comes to a 4th down decision? Dude, he did, Jamal, right? So he did against the Ravens. And he made the right decision. So when Josh Allen ultimately ended up going 4th and 2, all right, and got stopped by the Ravens pass rush, Shawn McDermott made the right decision to go for 3 rather than go for a 4th and 2 conversion. I no longer really have, and I really hope that this doesn't come back to bite me in the ass, and I'm not sure if Bills Mafia feels the exact same way, but I'm not so much worried about Shawn McDermott messing this up for us this game. I'm really not. Like this year so far, he has shown a lot of maturity. He has shown a lot of growth in decision making and time management and the whole nine. Like, yeah, like a couple of gaffes here and there, but he has improved significantly. And I really hope that him going up against the head coach that he came under doesn't provide any yips for the guy. Didn't another corner? Oh, yeah, with Taron Johnson. Hopefully Taron Johnson's good. But like I said, we're going to be getting an updated injury report here in about 4 minutes. Shawn McDermott should be on the podium, hopefully sooner rather than later. I'll tell you that, folks. We're going to listen to it, and then we're going to unpack it, and then I'm going to take my dog out for a shit. All right? Snow is on the ground right now. He doesn't know where the grass is, so he's just shitting on the sidewalks, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm out of poopy bags. Sorry, HOA. All right, sports sauce. We need to trade Kyer Elam for a pack of Gatorade. He's got to be gone, like, regardless. He just wasn't a fit for us in the first place. I hope you are right about Shawn McDermott. Like, here's the deal. Like, I'm just, like, not as nervous about Shawn McDermott as I have been in years past. Like, he's proven a lot this year. And obviously, this is going to be the biggest damn test for him on Sunday. It's going to be the biggest damn test for him on Sunday. But, yeah, we'll say. Michelle, what up, dude? Yo, Dad. Hey, man, what up, dude? Taron Johnson came back to play. He finished the game, but we win the game in a blowout. Thank you so much for the reminder. I forgot that he finished the game. So I'm assuming shoulder must have got, so the dislocated, went up and just got him up. So, Jesse, I have a feeling that we're probably going to have a relatively healthy defense, which is great. 420 of you are watching on YouTube. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, baby. 420 of you fools are up in here. I love that. You know that. Smash that like button for me, folks. Let's run this up to 300 likes. I think that we can get it done. Is Franny Louise Ditch? What's up? Here's the thought. Just get in there and sack the quarterback. Dude, listen. Don't sleep on the fundamentals, baby. Don't sleep on the damn fundamentals. Chiefs Kingdom 38-14. Is it wrong that I was more nervous about Baltimore than Kansas City? No, not at all. I was way more nervous about Baltimore than I am Kansas City. JAMVP in the chat. Yo, what up, NFL? What's up, man? Oh, my God, bro. So imagine a team in a rebuild season making it this far. Absolutely insane. Taron came back in that Ravens game. I think he will be fine. Kevin, game management, decision-making, still perfect. Still not perfect, but has made strides all season. Yeah, man. Look, like, each and every single head coach is going to make a gaffe, right? Like, say, for example, that John Harbaugh, his first 2-point conversion attempt, in my opinion, was a terrible call. An absolutely terrible call. If I was a Ravens fan, I was very pissed about that because, like, you wanted to at least position yourself to be, like, have an opportunity of being able to tie the game. If they didn't miss that first 2-point conversion attempt at the beginning of the game, then that drive that Lamar had at the end of the game would have been a tie just with the extra point. So every single good coach is going to make a slip up every now and again, but Shawn McDermott really hasn't had a lot. Like, dude really hasn't had a lot. Like, maybe the Rams game, but, like, I've completely forgot about it. I've completely forgot what pissed me off about this. That's me, baby. All right, we got October King. Well, so when we played Kansas City week 11, we never played from behind. If we play from ahead, that's better for our defense. I totally understand. My mom is from PCB, Dan. Go Bills. Not too far away from me, brother. Not too far away from me. I'm in a place called Rosemary Beach, baby. I can't get over the poop on the sidewalk. Hey, dude, listen, man. Dude's a southern dog, has never seen snow before, and won't go in the grass, so he's just shitting on the sidewalk now. You know what I mean? And no poop bags for me, baby. Don't worry, they can never prove it. So do you think we should play man-to-man or zone defense? Man coverage for sure. Yeah, we're going to have Worthy out there absolutely cooking us. probably Hollywood Brown will beat us, but this Chiefs team really doesn't like stretch the field much. And they're not going to be able to go on ahead and rely on that like all game. But I don't know. Hopefully Hyde gets brought up in case Rapp gets injured. We have Spidey Munn. It was Puka not being covered. Man was open every single drive. See, I wonder if we were running some man coverage during that game as well. Because say that was the case, it's really hard to cover Puka in that. We allowed the Rams to get the lead in horrible special teams touchdown. Yes, you're right. J-Dog, Bills, Commanders, and Super Bowl, 2 rebuilding teams would be insane. I'm not going to lie. NFL, is Aaron Rodgers going to retire? I don't know, man. 420. What up? Anyway, Dalton, I would think they play a cover 2 man and leave the safeties over the top. Absolutely. So do you ever go to the rooftop restaurant in Rosemary called Pescado? My family owns it, and we are from Buffalo and huge Bills fans. Feel free to swing by sometime. We will hook you up. Go Bills. I love Pescado, Justin. I love Pescado. It is one of my favorite places on earth. I love going there. Love going there. And then I also spend a lot of time at it's called La Crema. It's right by y'all. It's that tapas place right down the road. Go to, man. Listen, I will definitely come up and I will see if I can round up the squad and go up there for some pescado brunch. Justin Freer, man, absolutely insane. I'm assuming that you must be my neighbor. That's sick. That's awesome, man. Mel Collins Jr. I like the man defense idea, but I'd love to max in some zone blitzes just to mix it up a bit. Go Bills. What jersey do you think I should get, Jim Kelly or Bruce Smith? Have to go Jimbo, baby. I have seen far too many early 2-point conversion strategy moves work out poorly at the end of the game. Yeah, right? Bills versus Texans. Shawn made me mad. Yeah, but like then again, so we were in body bags, bro. That, and of course, with Josh Allen had a broken left hand. And let's not sleep on this Texans defense either, because those dudes are out there absolutely cooking each and every single time. Oh my God, is Shawnee up? Is Shawnee here? Is Shawnee here? Shawnee. All right, let's wait. Let's wait real fast. Trek Revere is coming in. We got Curtis. Yeah, let me see if my boy just came in with the talk to me. So the defensive play confusing the offense has been absolutely crazy. SpongeBob pooping bags. Ooh. Jordan Phillips taking advantage of his 3rd time in Buffalo. I would be so happy if the Bills win. Cook runs for 150 and Josh doesn't need to cape up. I would love it, dude. Chewing ASMR. My bad, dude. And so I got a Zinachino on my lower deck. You know what I mean? Anyway, Bill 111. Even as a Raiders fan here, but damn it, beat those Chiefs. Crybaby Mahomes and watch for the sky cam. They will lower it and knock a pass down. Just ask Cooper. That is absolutely hysterical. And I'm fine with it. And I'm fine with it right now. Where is our guy? Let's see. Okay, so we have this, but it's with the news channel. And I'm not going to use the news channel stream because a lot of the news stations in Buffalo don't particularly like me. So I don't want these fools to come after me. You know what I mean? Benjamin is coming in. Let me see. Can't wait for Bill's tears. They are delicious. Wait, what? Can't wait for Bill's tears. They are so delicious. Benjamin Beal. Absolutely not, Mr. Beal. Absolutely not, Mr. Beal. Not going to happen, brother. I'm just kidding, Ben. What's going on? But you are getting that ass kicked on Sunday. Dread it, run from it. Destiny arrives all the same. You got to get some custom-made Chiefs logo shit bags for the pup. That would be absolutely hysterical. Jordan Phillips' first championship game. Good for him, man. He has been a go-to for this team. Bills versus Kansas City is going crazy. Ken is saying, so do you got some liquor in that coffee you are drinking? I don't drink, actually. So I don't drink. Dan Mitchell, sober 2025, baby. Yep. Yeah, I don't drink, bro. It's mostly just the TRT I put in my left ass cheek every single Monday. I'm just kidding, or am I? Anyway, Dylan is coming in. Who are you? Cartman, Benjamin B. All right. Anyway, nah, Bills winning. Go Bills. Keith is saying Shawn is on the podium. All right, where are we at? Talk to me. Where's the Come on, Shawnee. There he is.
If you know what I'm getting at. There seems to be a fearlessness about this team where it doesn't just go out there and not be afraid to lose. Is that where we've gotten in this whole thing? Well, in your progression.
I mean, it's a mindset like we've talked about numerous times in here, right? And I think there's some truth to that. In order to win, you can't be afraid to lose, and I think those two go hand in hand.
Shawn, I know you played them a lot and then played them in the playoffs, but in 2020 it was the championship game. What do you remember from that game, and what are your thoughts on it now, this many years later, going back to that?
Yeah, what a change of just what's going on in our world. With the COVID situation at that time. And I think there were some fans allowed in the stadium, if I remember correctly. And we had some Buffalo representation there as well, even though I think it was limited capacity or limited seating. So this one will be a little bit different, right? So just from a crowd standpoint, and I'm sure we'll have a great number of Buffalo people there as well.
Shawn, what does having fans in the away stadium do for you guys in that environment?
Having our own fans there? Oh, it's huge. We've gone on the road, we've played at home. Our fans travel everywhere and anywhere that we play. So we've got the best fans in the NFL, and just love. I think that the connection with our fan base, as I've said multiple times over, is unique in the NFL.
Shawn, can you quantify just how good your offensive line has been this year? Because obviously Sunday it's going to need to be really good against this team with their blitzing, but just how good has that line been?
They've been great. They really have, led by Connor, at the center position, and having those guys pretty much all season long working hip to hip, side by side all year, has been tremendous for our offense and for our team. And I just can't say enough about their brotherhood, their camaraderie, if you will. I think that it fosters into the rest of our team.
What, if anything, can you draw from Week 11 and beating
them? That game stands alone, as this game will. So, as you saw with our experience last week, these games are individual of each other.
Shawn, you mentioned the fans. Your defense of the city the other day was really appreciated around here. I was just wondering, since then, has anybody said anything to you about how much they really did appreciate that, whether it was some at the gas station or
Yeah, I haven't gotten gas between then and now, but it's a good reminder for me. I'll stop either tonight or tomorrow night, maybe Friday night, and get some gas. No, it's I've gotten a couple texts. I'm not really going through and checking all my messages right now, but that's what I genuinely feel. This is a place that has embraced me and my family since we moved here 8 years ago, and it feels like home. And I'm defensive because I love the people. And I think people who don't know Buffalo, it's because they haven't spent time here to appreciate and respect what really goes on here. And that's just not Orchard Park. It's beyond Orchard Park. So that's truly how I feel about it.
I know Beal Inspector has had 4 games on IR. Can you just give us an update on where he is? Do you plan on having him designated to return at all this week?
We'll see. Taking it one day at a time, and he looks like he's moving in the right direction. So we'll see.
In terms of coaching ball security to your team, can you talk a little bit about how you do that, and do you do it to defensive players as well? Kind of referencing the way Von Miller held on to the ball. Yeah, it might be the best example of ball security you've had all season.
Yeah.
Just tell us a little bit about how it's coached to all the players.
Well, it's something that we try and do every week on all 3 sides of the ball. Never taking it for granted, I think, is the key for us. We're somewhat old-fashioned in the way that we approach practice, perhaps. Focusing.
I'm listening, J-Dog.
the fundamentals. And that's really what I think it's one of the big stepping stones to playing at a high level is the fundamental approach to the game.
From the first game to now, they've got Pacheco back, they've got Brown back at the receiver. Hopkins has been there a while now. How different is this Kansas City offense, do you think, compared to the one you saw here in November?
Yeah, I mean, there's some things that are similar. There's certainly some things that are different personnel wise for sure. And conceptually, some of the things that they're doing, a very talented team and a lot of speed on the field. And, it makes sense in terms of, how Andy's been able to lead that offense for a number of years now. And for this team that we're going to play to have the success that they've had, it's incredible. I'm sure there's a lot that goes with all that success. Just an incredible collection of talent and scheme.
Shawn, we've talked a lot about how you and this team has kind of changed and morphed over the several years since you've been the head coach. How about Kansas City? How have you seen them kind of change over the last 5-6 years to now?
Yeah, I think that's probably not as appreciated as it should be. Just how one team is able to sustain success in such a highly competitive year-to-year, week-to-week league like the NFL. And that is a great example of, continuing to evolve over time, trying to stay out in front of trends, roster-wise, personnel or scheme-wise, coaching-wise. And so that's always what we're trying to do. And I think that's helped us as well, is continue to drive every year of what can we do better and where's the league going and how can we continue to stay out in front.
Matt, do you have an outlook after talking with the training staff? And did that injury happen when he came out?
All right, Matt Milano, let's talk about it.
There was some soreness afterwards, but I don't know if it's an injury or not. It's just, what I'm being told is hamstring soreness.
Oh, thank God.
Limited today with that.
Preparing for a team like the Chiefs that you've played so much over the last few years, is it all like preparing for a divisional opponent where you they know you so well, you know them so well? Like, what element does that play in preparing for this?
Yeah, I mean, we've played each other multiple times now. Initially when we first arrived here, we played in 2017, my first season out there, and then didn't play there was a gap in there of time. And then it seems like, when you have two good teams, two good organizations, that you kind of see each other frequently now. So we have a lot of respect for them.
Shawn, you talk about all the things that have changed for both teams, really. But one thing that hasn't is Mahomes to Kelsey. But from your perspective, has that changed at all, the way they do things? Because it obviously has worked for them.
Does that change?
Has that the way they operate? Those two.
Oh yeah, they're incredible. I mean, just their relationship, their rapport. They've been doing it, especially Kelsey for some time. Even before Patrick got there. So, just an incredible duo and connection between those two. All right, thanks, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen. Damn, we learned a little bit right here, folks. Shawn McDermott, the most notable thing that I think that we can learn here. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to minimize this so we can have a solid conversation. Matt Milano, for the love of God, ladies and gentlemen, soreness of the hamstring. That's completely fine. I know that there's probably several ladies in the chat right now that would offer themselves up to massage that for the remainder of the evening. Beautiful. All right. It's not a knee. It was just a little hamstring soreness. Massage that shit down. Get him going. He's limited in practice. That is our Travis Kelce answer, if you know what I'm talking about. Shawn McDermott on bail inspector, 21-day window possibly opening this week. I don't think any of us really want bail inspector to be back out in the field, especially since he's an absolute liability. Gives us the injury report, S-wrap, hip, so Milano hamstring, and Benford with the concussion. Here's what it is. Taylor Rapp with his hip injury won't practice today. He is the only one that is a do not practice. All right, folks? Christian Benford will also be limited in practice today. Solid progress, in my opinion. I think that he should be good to go. And Milano is limited. Taron Johnson wasn't even on the injury report at all since he finished the game. So the only person where it stands right now, folks, that is questionable of even playing on Sunday is Taylor Rapp. We could have gotten out of that Baltimore game a hell of a lot worse. So that's the current injury report where it stands right now, folks. Big news. Big news. Thank the Lord. All right. But anyway, guys, I'm going to have to call it. I appreciate each and every single one of you for coming in, hanging out with me. Again, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Where are we at right now? We are at 37,000. Bear with me as it reloads. 68 people. Absolutely insane. Thank you so much for tuning in to another edition of Dom Mafia Live. I will be live on BetUS TV's The Huddle at 3 p.m. EST and live again on this channel at 5:15 p.m. EST. I'm working on bringing a guest on, somebody that will get you all hyped up for the game coming up on Sunday. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Peace.